Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home, and he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Ines Gerardo Parra, his average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12.
So striding in, Mark Reynolds. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here, 2 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Batting 7, shortstop.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. A windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is... Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he chased it in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Third, first baseman Justin Smoke.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Designated hitter, David.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Nolan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds has room in foul territory. One down. Standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's Donaldson down at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, two gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now, Tyler Naquin. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Alex Gordon. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Story brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Reynolds. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The first baseman,
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout. And there's 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hara is there. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen. And
they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Smoke toward 3rd. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Little dribbler down the line. And Reynolds won't try to pick it up as he just sweeps it away in foul territory.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. From the stretch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Another 2-2 offering. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Lucroy has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Hitter.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Scorched to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand. Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you think...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put... So stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game. Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
2-2.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Story ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So striding forward now, Tyler Naquin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Smoke is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. In is Gerardo Parra. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A high fastball is in there. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up in. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Gordon. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ready with another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Lindor.
In there, strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway. Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Back up the middle. Story is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Reynolds. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Gordon is there. 1 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is lined right back up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd. Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Third baseman, Nolan
Into the windup and the pitch. Nolan Arenado stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Colorado.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1 to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that will be a base hit here for Santana. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And we'll have a pinch runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second base following the leadoff double. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's biting.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely.
And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Russell Mackey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Number 7, Alex Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not
a swing and a miss. That retires. Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes.
Fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. This one's down to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Here's Justin Smoke now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. McGee comes set. Here's the 0-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Adam Ottavino takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. One strike. The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Change for the Rockies. Now catching.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.